Hello, everyone. I am Adina. You guys are Beyond the Veil. So, I've always been kind of curious about Kelly Rowland and where she stands in the Knowles clan and in the grand scheme of things. And I just figured, why not on this Sunday take a looky-loo. So, without further ado, blessings to you all on this Sunday. All right. Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for this Sunday, this day of the sun. It is a beautiful day indeed. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for those who I share it with and the platform that I share it on. One second, guys. All right, you guys. I'm Bizak. All right, Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul of Kelly Rowland, Calendria Rowland. Please allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul of Kelly Calendria Rowland. Kelly, talk to me about how you felt growing up in the Knowles household, how you came to be in that household, and how you feel now with Beyonce being who she is. Have you found peace truly? Talk to me about your position in that family. How did you come to be there? And how do you feel now? What was it like? Speak from your soul and keep nothing hidden from me. Please. I don't want to compel you. All right. I allegedly believe that Kelly was an outcast, maybe the outside child of a man who stepped out. Let me see what sign Matthew Knowles is. Matthew Knowles' birthday. This doesn't have to be his sign. He's an Aquarius. Definitely the child of a man who stepped out on his family. Allegedly. And the challenge is that those have been long-standing rumors that have never been substantiated. But those have been rumors for as long as I've been knowing of Destiny's Child, and I'm not that far in age from them. And I've been a fan since the original DC, since their first CD. And I ain't talking about writings on the wall either. I think for some reason this was someone that was accepted out of all the women, maybe because she got pregnant back in the day. It seems to be that there were others, but for some reason Kelly stood out amongst, not saying that there were other children. I think maybe that there were other women, but Kelly's mom was the one who got pregnant. And back then, maybe, just maybe, it wasn't a situation where outside kids would be a thing. Maybe Matthew demanded that he raise his outside baby with all his other children. I'll clarify. I believe that Kelly had big, big, big dreams and big, big, big potential. But for one, she lacked the confidence. For two, she lacked the resources. And three is a summation of the two. And I think two led to one, which is a cumulative of three. I think Kelly was groomed to not reach her fullest potential. As a result, it caused her to not reach her fullest potential as a person because she never was able to achieve her personal goals and dreams. They were nurtured down. This concerns me because this tells me that Kelly still, to this day, struggles with a lot of self issues. Not just self-esteem, a lot of self issues, because all the elements are on this table. I think maybe something that may be a burden to Kelly is, for one, being cut off from her biological family, never having a family of her own where she's adored. And even if she knows them, and maybe she does, maybe she has looked into them, I don't know if she has a relationship, but I think that's a strong wound. And having to sit back and watch the world revolve around Beyonce, I can imagine what that has to do to someone in this situation that I see. But I wonder why Kelly chose to not see her parents or parent, whichever one was alive the longest. This is always choosing to not see something until you're ready emotionally to make the final decision. And it's usually one that you don't really want to make. So choosing not to see something. I forgot what they said about her father, if he was abusive or something like that. That may be true. I believe Kelly's safe place is her relationship with her husband. And this is the Two of Cups, not the Ten of Cups. So for some reason, I think that they're more best friends than anything else. Because they've been together for a long time and they have 2 children. Their relationship is more about the safety that they provide one another and the 2 children that they both had. They're best friends, but I don't think it's not the Ten of Cups, what it should be. External energy, the Ten of Cups. I think this is the front. But for some reason, I think these 2 are only best friends. I think they both have an idea of fulfillment that maybe neither one of them truly give each other. And maybe Kelly's stems from an insatiable need to be accepted and loved. And because she has the talent, there is an insatiable need with someone who has God-given talent to be validated for their talent. Kelly's needed so much validation, and I believe she hasn't gotten it, which is why she's in a marriage that looks like this on the external energy, but current actions, it's only this. Her hopes and fears. I think she fears the things that are happening to Beyonce. And maybe, just maybe, when she passes away, she fears what may come out about her. As the outcome, Kelly has and always will stand down from what she truly desires, and that's to stand up. Let's see why. I think upon being rescued from her unfortunate situation, and I'm not saying that because I think so, I think that's how it was made to feel like. She soon found out that the Eight of Cups, what she thought she was walking away from and going towards, was actually the Four of Cups in reverse. She didn't notice that there were some things about the dynamics that she was walking into that she was going to have to accept, and that's a little bit of neglect. But she had talent, Ace of Wands, that they can use, but to be in this shadow. Talent, but in the shadow of the High Priestess of Beyonce, who actually, according to Kelly, may not have been and may not still be as nurturing in their friendship as they seem. Maybe that's Kelly's desire for something out of Beyonce that she never could get because they're not biological family. Or maybe that's an energy Beyonce gives off a little bit. Here's Matthew. I think that, not saying that I think that Matthew did a number on the girls, all of them, including Beyonce, but especially the girls that aren't Beyonce. And I think that that will never be undone, because the Magician in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse, that tells me that there's still a burning desire that Kelly knows that she's going to have to suppress for the rest of her life. And that's to be her own talent. He always allegedly made it clear that they would never go beyond Beyonce. But I think he let her know that she could be the sidekick. And if she agreed to being the sidekick and never attempting to go beyond her, then she would have success and legacy and would have a great life. She'd be a part of the team, the machine. I think that that is also a part of Matthew paying off a debt that he can't acknowledge. And that's the daughter born from this side woman, Queen of Wands. I think in Matthew's mind, he was doing what he was supposed to by taking on the burden, Ten of Wands, of raising his daughter with that woman. The Magician in reverse. I think Kelly may desire to be free, but she's stuck for life in like an unfortunate slave contract. There's something else here. Okay, sacrifice allegedly. Her mother. Kelly, I believe you didn't even get off with that one. And I believe that's hard for you. I think you think a lot about you're an Aquarius too, aren't you, Kelly? I think you think a lot about not having a different relationship when you had the opportunity to. I believe that you knew that she was doing the best that she could financially and material by letting you go and live with the Knowles, because she was struggling and stressed out, and that she wanted what's best for you, and that she was a side chick who had a daughter, but she knew that you can have a better life with them. I think that her having a baby by you made Tina turn cold. From that moment on, I think Tina was never the same. I actually think Tina had a lot to do with wanting to take you. And I think that your mother felt a way about them taking you and raising you as if you were theirs and not hers, and taking your talent, again, here it is, and shuffling it behind Beyonce and Jay-Z. I also see some juju here. I see some juju here. I think it's coming from the Knowles camp, maybe Tina. I think Kelly cheats on her husband, allegedly. I think she doesn't really love him, but he's loyal and doesn't get in her way. But why? There's someone in the industry, I think, that she has an affair with, allegedly. Her type is very masculine, very She like a strong man, Leo energy, very masculine. Her husband might not even really be interested in women. I think the two of them have their own situation going on. And something about Kelly's relationship with Beyonce, I think that Kelly is on like an allowance in the Knowles camp because she's known to be the outside baby. And so even if she doesn't work, she'll always live a comfortable life. And maybe, just maybe, Beyonce kind of resents that, because despite Kelly being groomed, allegedly, to not outshine or not try to outshine Beyonce, something about Beyonce would respect Kelly more if she bucked back. Beyonce likes that. She's very Virgo and Leo. And I think she has a Leo ascendant. So, let me see. Spirit, how does Kelly feel about Beyonce currently? How does Kelly Rowland feel about Beyonce currently? We all heard her air out her dirty laundry in her song, but even then she held back, I believe. How does Kelly Rowland feel about Beyonce? Big B. She feels like Big B, the provider, actually. Loyal, dependable provider, Big B. I think she's proud of her success. And I think she knows what it took for her to get there. some things that her husband might have done on their behalf in order to help them reach success that they seem to be successfully getting past and keeping quiet, hidden. There's an accuser that was supposed to come forward, but they scared her off, allegedly, big time. This person could tie Beyonce in with Jay-Z and Diddy, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups. I think that there may be somebody wouldn't cooperate. I think somebody was threatened in the Jay-Z situation, so that accuser went away. I think that from Beyonce's benevolence is how Kelly is provided for, like I was mentioning. I think she doesn't like that Kelly either had to suppress her musical career for her. I think Beyonce stands behind the girls in the group. I think she empathizes with Kelly's situation and the family. Beyonce seems to have been very aware of the chaos that happened when Kelly was born. Out of bastard baby by a woman out of town. I think Tina was angry. I think she threatened a divorce. I think Tina had a lot to do with brainwashing the girls as well. And I mean, in a way that only a woman can. Doing something to their self-esteem. I think she may have told Kelly things on the low. All right, I'm going to stop there. Love you guys. Love you, Kelly. Bye.